I know. I figured.
Am I stuck on that?
No. Hold on, we're going to touch tips in a minute.
Oh, I know! I've no idea what that means. I've googled it, nothing fucking comes up. Yeah, lads. Give me a minute.
I'm giving you a minute.
Finally working on the Evo again. Now, we're working on the Evo because something huge has come up. Basically, Demon Tweeks are probably one of the biggest aftermarket sources, distributors, whatever you want to call them, in the UK. And I hate the word sponsor. Jesse, do you hate the word sponsor?
Supporter.
Supporter. Well, basically, they're supporting us and we're going to be working alongside Demon Tweeks now, which is an absolute massive accomplishment. Like, Demon Tweeks have never done anything like this before, so if we can get like unreal interaction on this, and basically the directors of Demon Tweeks have not the obvious idea of social media and things like that, so this is their attempt. I am their attempt of trying to get into the social media marketing sort of thing, so it's all on my head, a lot of pressure, but if this could go well, it could be absolutely amazing, not just for me and not just for the patrons or people on the channel as well. Like, if we can get in with Demon Tweeks and they've said this goes well, that's going to happen, then the possibilities are absolutely endless. So they've given us something to start off with. Let's go back to the car.
Alright, we're going this way.
They've given us an air-fuel ratio gauge. Now, it doesn't really seem like much, but these gauges are like £200–300. I wanted one for so long, but they're just so much money. So Demon Tweeks literally sorted out massively. An air fuel ratio gauge, it's always good to measure what sort of air fuel ratio you've got in your exhaust or your engine's going. I know a lot of cars these blow up because they either lean out or they run too rich, usually because they lean out, and they look absolutely sick in the dash. But so, just before we kick off, they're actually the way they're doing this is they're actually measuring traffic from the links. So if you can go in the description, just click the link, that'll take you to their website and you can have a look at all their parts. They literally supply everything, but they are measuring traffic from that link only. So if you can click that link in the description, try and get as many, even if you're not that into cars, just go and click that link. They're watching every single click, so it's going to be really important if we can get as much traffic through that link as possible. Right, let's fit this gauge, my guy. Now, actually, funnily enough though, I was actually looking for these, and before I actually bought it off Demon, I was going to actually buy it off Demon Tweeks because they had it was, on their website it's 160 and then most people pay like 200, so they're actually the cheapest as well, which is weird for a massive company, but yeah, they actually are. Right, previously, about a month ago, 2 months ago, when I had the gearbox off, we actually got a bung welded into the sports cat. So we got a bung in the sports cat. There's an E-cat, Jesse.
I know. I figured.
We got a bung welded into the sports cat. But we're just waiting for the exhaust to cool down. Now, it's not actually that bad. Usually when you get gauges and stuff, they've got like 2 wires for the sensor and then 3 wires for the gauge and then a colouring lighting for the gauge, and you got match sensors, the wiring gauge, and you need a ton of wiring. This one is pretty much, all the wiring comes with it, and I seen that one, I was like, oh my god, there's going to be tons of wires, but they're only for like data logging and stuff, so we actually don't need any of them. We only really need them 2 wires, that's it. The hardest thing is going to be trying to find a way to get this wiring loop underneath the car, up into the car. I did a little bit of research about 6 months ago when I was going to buy one, and I think there's a hole underneath the driver's seat which you can plug through. But I've got my drill, I've got the iron held drills and all that, just in case it's a drill for the floor, which I really don't want to do, but if we have to. And I've got some mounting stuff as well, so let's crack on, my guy. People hate me saying my guy, have you seen that?
Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ, boys, just leave him fucking to it. No, I love the comments, it keeps us going, lad.
Oh, the big dirty air on this one, lad. That's alright, lad. Don't know whose it is.
Lad, jack it up on intercooler, don't be scared. Oh dear. Go again, lad. Whoa. Fuck me, it's practicing for Olympics now. You send Bolt, eat your heart out. Like, these people must be wondering what the fuck's going on.
You know how times people used to come into work when I was at the Halfords? Yeah. And they used to go, have you got them jacks? Have you got them jack stands which jack up a car? I was like, no, why? And I was like, yeah, you can ratchet a car there and do the jack stands. I was like, ratchet jack stands? I was like, yeah. I was like, you can't jack up a car with them. He was like, you can't, no ratchets. Fucking Transformer stuff, this lad. Look at this.
It's a go-go gizmo. Wow.
Never mind it. The Olympics, lads.
It's literally like a bed that transforms into a go-kart. Strap a K20 on that. Be smoking Cleo's left, right, centre. Watch that's head. Oh shit.
Am I stuck on that?
Hold on, pal. We've got a fucking issue.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit claustrophobic. It's a bit scary. That's not to the. Right, yeah. So there is the bung which Dan from AMD welded on. So I've just cracked that nut. And he actually put a thread in. He knew I'd be doing this, so that's very kind of him. Right, so there's the thread. Bang it in there, and then the hardest bit is going to find a way to put it up into the floor. I have seen on YouTube once that there is actually a hole somewhere. I think it's this actually. There's something like that, and there is a hole which goes straight into the floorboard. So I might gonna quick look on YouTube again. I'm pretty sure it's like that one. Or that one. There is a hole which goes straight underneath the seat. So looks like we're gonna pull the seat out, and it's just underneath the carpet. There's a hole which you have to just knock through, and there's like a little seal on it. So should be pretty easy. The seats come out in this dead easy. So right, let's pull this damn seat out. Don't scratch the rat, Lockwood. Get me fucking cable, lad. Pull it.
There we go. Oh, the boys. Oh,
Don't expose me dirtiness down there, lad.
the boys. Oh. The boys.
Actually, that might be a good little access hole there to where we need to be.
Jesus Christ, no wonder you're always off your tits.
There, that's the hole we need, so we don't actually need to fucking pull all the carpet out. What are you doing? Like this thing here.
Is that the orifice?
Oh, I can see straight down to the floor, lad. Do you know what that is?
Good news, mate.
Yes, mate. Well, this'll be. I'm not gonna say this'll be easy.
Hold on. Wait. What should the boys do?
Swipe up and click that link, and we'll get more free stuff from Demon.
No.
Maybe even a motorsport contract, and then I'll be racing against Lewis Hamilton. Might get some nice, seen them shoes, them racing shoes.
The racing shoes?
Like socks.
For V2.
Yeah. What's that, mate? What's V2? What's V2?
Clio versus EP.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna.
Over this car out, you might get into showroom and shine.
Oh, hopefully, lad. They actually messaged me at fashion. Like, I'm going to show a shine. I was like, no.
Just laugh it off like no.
With a missing trim. Right, I want you to drop that down, lad. Down that hole. Hopefully it fucking fits.
Are you sure you don't want to put things in the hole? I've heard you're good at it.
Let's get rid of this.
Oh, whoa, lad. What are you doing?
There's another one under there. Can you have a look? Can you see another one there?
Another what, sorry?
Hole. There's another hole.
Oh, there is as well.
There's what?
There's a hole, yeah.
That bigger.
Have you got any grips?
It's the same, innit?
I don't know.
I'm trying it.
Lad, it's massive.
Bigger one!
Lad, it's massive. It's like a black hole down there.
Wow!
Lad, it's not scared, are we?
He's not scared, mate.
Plug it.
I can see it here, lad. Ah, we're miles off. That's not going to work. There's a bigger hole here. Can you see me poking?
Hold on. Can you feel my finger, boy?
Mate, I can feel you fingering me.
Oh, this is love.
Good, lad.
It's good and it's bad because you're going to have to rip the whole fucking floor out to get it.
No, just drill a hole.
Lad, just straight through carpet, lad. Not scared, are we?
This could. Yeah, well.
Or just rip it really hard and it'll come off with a nice firm tug. Yeah, there we go.
That's right, it was just fucking bolted in. That's alright. Fucking hell. There's about 6 subs in this car, by the looks of it. Be able to get on with it, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm poking it with my finger, lad.
Hold on, we're going to touch tips in a minute. Oh, I know!
I can pull it through, I've got it. Okay,
That's my finger. Oh,
right, we need to drop the sensor down there.
I thought that was your finger. I felt
that was your finger, my finger. Right, we need to drop the sensor through there.
Right, pass us the sensor. I don't want to lose the hole. Feed it down my sleeve, boy. Here I am, once again at it.
Have you got it, lad?
Oh, you're brushing up against my palm really nicely.
I'm gonna poke. Oh. I can see it, keep going. What? You need to lift the car over and pull it a bit straighter. Right, further forward. I've got it. Right, I think this is a good time to explain who Kieran is and why we're here. Yeah, so as you remember a few videos back, we actually said that we were looking for a unit of some sort. And we get a lovely professional message from Kieran. So this is Kieran's place, so he owns KWJ Performance, which is based in Warrington. And what do you specialise in most, Kieran? Is it like carbon parts for Golfs and
carbon parts for Golfs and Audis and BMWs?
Yeah. So obviously, he's got this unit and he's got loads of carbon spoilers and splitters and mirror door cards, not door cards, like mirror caps, things like that. So, and he basically he's got this unit and it's way too big for him. So we've kind of hooked up with Kieran, and this is here when we need it, which is great because the weather's been horrific recently. So yeah, and he's actually doing detailing as well. So we might actually hook up some things where some of you guys can come down and get your car detailed. And we're going to do a giveaway as well, aren't we, Kieran? So obviously, whoever wins this giveaway, they can come down, meet us here. And get a free detail on the car as well. So Kieran's been in an absolute life-saving position. So please go over to his Instagram and give it a follow and check out some of his stuff. So if you're into your bad cars, he can get hold of a lot of pretty stuff for you. Well, I'm just crawling the car, don't forget to swipe up and click that link. So the sensor needs to be plugged in at an angle. It needs to be pointing down. It can't be pointing up or straight down. I think it says it in the instructions, but it needs to be basically on an angle is perfect. So obviously Dan's done this for me, so Dan knows his stuff. We've got that plugged in there. And then it's going through that floorboard into there underneath the carpet. I'm gonna have to find a way to keep it away from the exhaust somehow. I need to keep it away from the exhaust and the prop shaft. Oh, it's got a HKS downpipe on this. I've literally only just noticed that. It's got a HKS downpipe, mad stuff. I know, I've got some heat wrap at home. I'll just put that all the way around the exhaust and it'll stop getting that. I'll do that when I get home. So let's go straight into the gauge. So this is the actual wiring for the actual gauge itself, which I'm pretty sure, as I said before, we just need the positive and the negative. All these are for like data loggers and external ECUs and things like that, which we're obviously not going to use, but we're going to test it first before we cut them wires off or just tape them up. This is the plug which goes obviously in the hole. What I'm probably going to do is just make a slit there, bore out a hole in the middle there for it can like clamp round the wire and still sit in the grommet, if you get what I mean. So that's what we're going to do next. All we need to do is just put the red to a switch live. So I'm probably just going to tap off the radio and then black ground, which obviously ground will be easy to use, and put it back of the radio or something like that. There'll be some metal around there. Right, so I'm just reading it here. It says calibration. It says the sensor is factory calibrated via a trim resistor. Therefore, you don't need to do any sort of free open air oxygen test. Right, so I actually got a mounting pod from Demon Tweeks as well when I was there. You can get all like dash ones and things which like 90-degree angle ones, but I just went with the standard sort of pod gauge. Now I don't know how to put it here, something like that, which may be a little bit easier to wire, probably like there actually. Then I can just, yeah, you do like that?
I feel like if you put it here, when your phone mount's there, you're going to have a bit of a blind spot there. I know it's nothing major, but yeah, I think when it's there, you're going to think, oh, I should have put it there.
Right in front of me like that?
Yeah, that's health and safety.
Or here like that. I won't be able to see what, no. So I need to drill that hole a little bit bigger so these will fit through. Right, so we've got a good grounding point there. So I'm probably going to pull the red out instead of just, you know, sending all that over. I'll just pull the red out of there. Right, we've got a little bit of a hook up here. So I need two hands, but I'm just going to pull the red out of this wire because we don't need any other ones. You'll need the red to be going under the dash. There is a remote wire for the amp, the blue wire there, which goes, so that obviously that's a switch live. So I'm literally just going to slice into that. And put the gauge power into there. Gonna look sick this, Keza. But we're gonna leave that for the time being. Right, then let's put the ground on this quickly and then turn the key on.
See what she's saying?
Right, I'm ready. Right, where's the keys? Ignition's on. We're gonna ground it. Are we ready? It's only gonna light up. It's not gonna have the sensor's not plugged in, but it should light up. Woo! Sensor, okay, so it's telling me the sensor's not plugged in. I know where I am. Right, let's plug a sensor in, it's going to do some mad.
Yeah, that will pretend we know what it means.
I am going to crimp. I'm going to crimp. I feel like it's not worth the hassle in the comments. Because, you know, because they give us crimps, it makes sense to crimp, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully I don't get electrocuted. Hey! Hey, he's playing tricks this one, Kez, have you seen? After about 20 minutes of messing with a crimp, I wish it was blue tape. When we get the iron hell out, I need to drill that hole bigger. There we go. Right, so it's all wired up. It's not tucked yet, but realistically we should all be good. I need to do the grommet as well for the under the floor, which I've lost. What does that mean? L54.9, do we need the instructions? Start it up, see what it does.
Aye.
What's it doing, man?
You're having a couple of issues.
For some reason, the gauge, it just keeps saying LS49. I've no idea what that means. I've googled it, nothing fucking comes up.
LS49?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it means.
What?
Swipe the fuck up.
I know that they're supposed to go into like a sort of heat cycle, but it's not even telling me the heat cycle. No lights have come around the outside. Okay, so one of the guys on the Evo page just said he had the same issue. It would read and sense the sensor, but it wouldn't work. Mine was due to not having a correct voltage. Was originally spliced into the radio, which is what we've done, but it needed its own circuit. So what we're going to do is, obviously everything's already plugged in. I'm just going to take off that positive. I'm just going to run it straight to the battery and see if it changes then. And if it changes then obviously we know what we need to do. It needs its own circuit, and we'll just bang a 5 amp fuse in between it. That could be the issue, you know, but we'll try it. Kieran, take the battery off your Renault. It needs its own circuit. I'd have to run it off I've noticed some empty fuses in there. Let's just try it anyway. It might not even work. Right, so we're just going to put it straight to the battery at first, because then at least then it's, you know, it's literally has fully its own circuit.
Oh, Kieran with a cup of teas. What a guy.
Yeah, it's fine now. Oh, heat. It's working.
Is it?
Yeah. Alright, okay, so it's not going to have voltage from the radio then. Right, so we've got a test light. Okay, test light works. Right, there are some empty fuses in here, so instead of piggybacking off a circuit already, just say, well, there is some like empty fuses, so let's hope that some of them, okay, so that's live, which is not what we want. Oh, hang on. Come on. Yes! Right, okay, so we found an empty fuse.
Mate, you owe that guy on Facebook forums a fucking good right nosh off.
That's like flooding that glove box.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Leave.
Trying to film it, boys.
There's a bag of fuses. There you are. Bag of 5 amps in there.
Oh, gives these. I'll put them in the logo.
Filming this, bro.
I'm filming it, bro.
We will go. If this works, we will buy a piggyback, but just for the time being.
If it works, will you buy me a
no
burger? I'll just catch you in a good mood for a free burger. It's gonna work because we're not scared. That's why. So I had the brainy idea of sticking it to the pillar instead of the dash.
Like that?
Yeah, man. Oh, he's gone for it. Jesus Christ, he's gone for it. Not scared, you, are you? Meh. Not just a fucking pretty face, me. It's not working.
Yes. Lad.
It does look good on the pillar.
It does look good.
Look through the camera.
Right, we're done. Don't know about that, lad.
There's some tiger seal on it, don't be scared. Or why don't you nut and bolt it through the
Oh yeah, I could do. Yes, lads. Obviously I'm going to message Simon Norton and see exactly what numbers I should be seeing. So every car is different, so I'm going to ask Simon and see what numbers I should be running, obviously at idle and at full chat, just to get an idea. So yeah, guys, the gauge is sick, it's working. Obviously I've been measuring the air-fuel ratio and what she's been getting on the way home. The ratio for a perfect chemical combustion is like 14.7 parts of air to 1 part fuel. That's when you get a perfect combustion. So when I'm on the motorway and stuff, it's around 14.3, 14.5, 14.6, 14.7, 15, so which is perfect. You know, I'm actually getting the good miles per gallon when I'm cruising. And then when I'm full throttle, I've been actually talking to Simon. He maps them between 11 and 12 parts air to 1 part fuel. So 11 or 12 to 1 on wide open throttle. And that's what I've been getting. So the car's running just as Simon mapped it, which is awesome. There's like a power band like this, so if you're coming down to the 14.7s, it's better for fuel consumption, but it's less power. And if you're up in the 11.12s, I'm actually going to include that graph on the screen now. If you're in the 11 and 12s, that's the best for optimum power, but it's bad for fuel consumption. So we're getting perfect. We've got wide open throttle, we're getting 11.4, 11.5, and then we're actually cruising, we're getting like 14, 15. So awesome, the car's perfect, the gauge is sick. So if you want one of these gauges, they are actually the cheapest from Demon Tweeks, even cheaper than eBay on Amazon and Amazon as well. So The link to that product is going to be in the description, so if you want to go and click that link as well. It goes through me, which is perfect. We want that, and then we can get more things with the Evo. Like, there's some really good opportunities we can get here. So huge thank you to Demon Tweeks for opening their hearts and putting faith in me, and huge thanks for you guys for watching. The gauge looks sick. I'm happy. I always wanted one in the car. The best thing is because now it's like the turbo timer is really stealth there. And my boost gauge is really stealth there, so you know, I like it. I like something loud, so when people are looking through the car now, they can see that it's loud, it's great, and it looks like the car's been mapped, and it's fast, which she's mapped kind of fast. But thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.